Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're back in Bus Sim 21, and we're carrying out the environmental science task. So, as you can see in the top right of the screen, we have today's tasks, and we have the job effectively that we need to do, which is to connect a couple of new areas, make sure that we pick up the correct amount of passengers, and drop them off into the two new areas. So we're just outside our normal depot here, so just wanted to show you something that I've noticed here. This is something that I've never really noticed as we've been doing all these intros and welcomes and stuff. So there's actually an advertising hoarding just right opposite, and if ever it summed up my driving in Bus Sim 21, it's almost like it knows. Here you go. So it's for American insurance. So expert support is important. If something happens to your bus, we are here for you. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they know what we're doing. So let's head on over to the map, and we'll sort out today's route. So as mentioned, yes, we need to connect a route that is from the Denali Research Centre into Gold Island and Coyote Bush. So yeah, we'll start off here in Coyote Bush, I say head on over to Gold Island, and then finally into some stops into Denali Research. So we'll have to transport 20 passengers to each stop. We're going a loop round, and as I say, we have to pick up, we'll have to ensure that we buy a new electric bus for that route. So let's head on over to the bus garage, and we'll have a look at the different electric buses that we have, because we've had a couple so far. I think we've had one so far, which is the Isotaro. So let's have a look and see what different ones we've got that we can try out for today's route. So here we are outside the garage. We'll head on over to see the different buses. I haven't bought any of the DLC packs yet, so we're still on the original amount of buses. If they fancy sending me a key to do them, I'm happy to try them out, but I get the feeling I'm probably not big enough to get that. So let's head on over to the different engine vehicles. So all the petrol engine vehicles, which are still locked, and then we've got 3 electric vehicles which are unlocked. So the BYD, the Isotaro that we've used before, and the Volvo 7900 electric, or 7900 electric. So as we haven't had this before, we'll try this one. So it should be around here somewhere. So there we go, round at the last bus stop. So you can see the specs on it there. So 39 seating, 57 standing, pretty good turning radius, plenty of power. It should be perfectly good for all we need for today's route. So let's head on inside the garage, and then head on inside the bus, and I'll show you around some of the features. I've opened one of the other doors there, not sure what was going on there. So yeah, let's head on inside, have a quick look at the inside. So yeah, I've got the usual bits and pieces that you expect inside. Yeah, not much different really to most of the buses in there, just a slightly different design. So let's jump on board. As you know, we have to take each bus for a test drive before we head out of the garage. So let's start her up, get it all running. Perfect. And yeah, head round, I'll shut the door, sorry, then let's head round the, go, that's cool. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, let's head round the sort of slalom course that we have here, just to put it through its paces. There we go. Not sure what that message was. Probably should be paying attention to what's on the screen. But yeah, let's head round, try and do the slalom. Not sure how well we're going to do it. Pretty much every time we end up catching a couple of curbs. Sorry, a couple of cones, not curbs. We always catch curbs. Alright, cool. Round. Okay, quite a few cones have gone. Alright, anyway, so this is definitely the bus we're going to use. So let's head on to the exit, and we'll buy it. We have got enough money left for this. Had to rejig some of our buses. Let's mind the bollards on the way out. There we go. Yes, we want to purchase that. Right, so yeah, as mentioned, we did have to just get rid of some of the more expensive buses, so we had some cheaper buses running around on the routes. It doesn't really matter what, from what I understand, it doesn't really matter what bus you have. So yeah, let's now that we've got this e-bus set up, we're going to head on over to our first stop of today and pick up our first lot of passengers. So yeah, we'll head on over. I say we'll probably worry about a repaint on this bus at some point, but yeah, let's head on over to the first stop, and we'll start today's route. Alright guys, so as you can see, the weather has turned on us again. Always seems to be raining when we are on this route. So let's open the doors, let these people on. So there's quite a few people waiting here. Oh, we get payday already. There you go. If we needed to replenish some of our money, we now get a payday. So as you can see, we are going to probably earn, what are we looking at? Probably about 200,000. Or just under 200,000. So that's good. So we have some money coming in. Alright, we've got some passengers who want tickets, so let's get these tickets done. So you want a regular day print. It's fine, no change required. Alright, and someone's blocking the door as well. So let's jump out. And can we see him? No. Can't click on the person, so we're going to have to get out of the seat. God, how lazy are we? We have to get up and get out. So get in, Mr. Cowboy. Alright, while we're up, we might as well check some tickets. So, yep, you're fine, you're fine. Where's he gone? There you go.
And here's a picture of my cat. She's called Pearly.
Right, there we go. Perfect. So you got tickets? Yeah. No, one person without tickets. Good job, we checked. So they've got tickets. They're fine, and so are they. Perfect. So let's get on the bus. So yeah, as you can see, we're here sort of part way through the route. So we're at the Gold Island Tourist Centre. So we missed out the first couple of stops. Sorry. But we'll head on through to North Harbour Way, which is the next stop here in Gold Island, and then we'll be heading on to Denali Research, where we will effectively pick up a load of people. Obviously we don't actually technically have to pick up, it's not part of the task, as you can see on the right hand side. It's just literally to Coyote Bush and then on to Gold Island. So yeah, we've already done the bit from Gold Island. There were obviously 20 people there when we got there, so we've picked up already those people. So this stop effectively, oh, mind the curbstone there. So these people will be a bonus. See, there's one of our little Sataros there on the right. So yeah, so let's do that one. Okay, that bus stop's ready for an upgrade. Does anyone want any tickets? To know why these people?
May I have a ticket, please?
Cool. So you want a ticket? So you want regular, one trip, and one ticket, and no change. Cool. Everyone seems to have the right amount of money today. So you want senior week 1. Oh, right change as well. There we go. This is good. We don't have to worry about giving out too much change. Cool. Let's shut those doors. And then yeah, so as mentioned earlier, one thing I have found that's quite useful, and say that I know of, it doesn't seem to have any effect on income, is do these bus routes in all the different, newer buses, or the ones that are nice to see and things like that. And then when you're finished, if you change them out for some of the cheaper buses, you seem to still get the similar amount of income, yet the bus is only a third of the price of the ones that you do it. So as we've gone through the different episodes and tried different buses, there's only a few of them I think I still have. Most of them I've changed to the basic sort of Sataros that you'll see running around in the different routes on the map. It's more cost effective, you have more money, and obviously when you have to buy bigger, more expensive buses like we've got now, like the e-buses, which are nearly 400,000, you can free up some capital. Oh look, someone's fallen asleep. Oh, okay, and we've just, yeah, that was, for some reason the bus didn't want to stop there. Yeah, anyway, so slight accident, but pretend you didn't see that. No one on the bus has got whiplash, and I'm sure there is no blame or claim there. But yeah, so that's quite a good way. So if you're starting out in the game, it's quite useful to realise that, say, the cheaper buses with AI drivers seem to get a similar amount of money. You never seem to do that. Okay, we just hit something else there as well. This episode is not going great so far, is it? Already hitting things, hitting a car. Yeah, it's almost like the e-buses are cursed, or maybe it's just my poor driving. I think it's just the poor driving. But yeah, anyway, so we're heading over now to the Denali Research area. We've got we're actually running a little bit late, so we're 45 seconds late to this next stop. So that was a little bit down to the drive over when we were leaving the garage heading over. There was a traffic light that seemed to stay on red for ages. It seemed to really hold us for a long time, and there was lots of cars there, so we lost quite a bit of time. at that point, so we're trying to claw that back. But as I think we're pretty much going to be late to most of these stops. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, we'll just take a left here. I think we're probably going to have to ignore other road users. Or nearly hit that car there. Yeah, probably just be a bit cutthroat with our trips, because we do need to try and make up some of this time. So there've been some updates in Bus Sim 21 since the last episode. Most of them have been sort of updates to Pedestrian. So apparently the Pedestrian update has recently come out, and it improves the pedestrian characteristics, and they apparently don't now jaywalk in front of you across the bus stops. You can beep at them as they go across the crosswalks, and they speed up, and they stop doing random stuff like walking over various different objects. I don't know if that's 100% updated, fixed and perfect, but it's somewhere near. Right, let's set these people on. Does anyone want tickets? Plenty of umbrellas out today. Okay, you want a ticket, so you want a senior, one trip, and you want 2 of them. Perfect. So 1 and 40 change. There we go. Anyone else? So senior as well. Week and print. There we go. Perfect. So that's all the tickets taken and paid for. Let's head on to the next stop, just further through. So a little bit of a new area that we've been to, say in the Denali Research. Obviously we only had to unlock a couple of the bus stops in the last episode, so we've picked a few that we haven't done already, just to try and find the different areas, try and level up the entire bus stops, use some that weren't already in use, so we didn't have to worry about them being upgraded too quickly. Alright, cool, we're taking a right here. So something else, obviously loads of stuff's happened recently in between videos. One of probably the newer updates, which I'll be honest I've missed and completely haven't tried yet. The bus got quite a big update recently. I think probably quite a long time ago, to be fair. I've been fairly out of... what's this car doing? No, you stay there, I'll go around. Yeah, it was with a big update, new line, and they've now introduced a ticketing machine to the bus. So you now have the ability for customers to get on and off, ask tickets, request tickets, make payments and stuff. So it's been a while since we've been in the bus. There hasn't really been too much to try out. So yeah, I think probably next episode we'll dip back into the bus, try the new line, see how badly we can butcher the ticket machine in that. So let's use this ticket machine. So 1 trip, print, 2, 4, 6, 7, 50, 20, and 10. There we go. Right,
Thank you.
Perfect. So you want a senior ticket. Week print, just a euro change, so or cent change.
I would like
Cool, regular trip print, more change, 780 again. Okay, I know we're out of time, I know we're late, we're out of hours, but that's going to happen. So alright, cool, so shut doors. So now we are heading back over to Gold Island. So as I say, we have that car didn't want to let us out. We had 2 stops on the way through this way, and then we have 2 stops on the return in Gold Island, just to try and do, I think probably, I'll be honest, with the amount of passengers that were waiting at the first stop, the second and third stops were, come on, let's go, second and third stops were probably not required. Fourth, probably a bit of overkill. Alright, so someone's... Did I just say someone's listening to loud music? Alright. No, maybe not. Yeah, so I don't think I remembered to wake up the person, though, that was asleep, that was mentioned earlier. Where's that van going? Okay. We might have to stop at a later stop. There's another one of our Isataros. So, yeah, so we might have to stop at the next stop and jump out and wake them up. We wouldn't want them heading all the way around the route. And ending up at the last stop where we probably don't want to get off. They might have wanted to get off at the last one. So right, let's join the motorway or freeway here, and then we're heading over to West Cove, which is our first stop in Gold Island. Lots of news and bits and pieces, as I say, with the bus, and Gamescom 22 has been on this week. Well, the week of filming this, sorry. So it's just finished, just the weekend just gone. So there's been a lot of new releases of games and updates and stuff. Obviously, being a German event, shall we say, there's a lot of a lot of German companies advertising new stuff. Aerosoft, who's a publisher that we are very au fait with, and we do have a lot of stuff on our channel. Hopefully one day they'll end up sponsoring or affiliating me. That they've got some new stuff announced. Obviously, some stuff we already know about. There was obviously loads of bits and pieces, but one of the ones that caught my eye that was quite interesting, one that I'm quite looking forward to, is something called City Bus Manager. Now, I might be late to the party on this one. This one might have been out for a while, but it's kind of like a bus tycoon sort of I guess sort of like management game, where you get to pick areas. So you can pick, from what I understand, pretty much any map, any area. They've got the world maps available, and you can pick where you want to put your bus company and what routes you want to create. So effectively you could even pick your hometown and create create routes around your whole town. So you obviously have the enjoyment of building up your own like bus company. There's whole lots of stuff around your sort of your depot, and you can set that up and expand it and invest in stuff like, I think the video shows things like maintenance and cleaning and stuff like that. So that looked really cool. To say it's coming out in quarter 4 this year, so yeah, definitely be something we'll try and get on the channel. It looked really good. As I say, it's really promising. So yeah, it's while we're checking some tickets, it's definitely something we want to try. So guy in the wheelchair's okay for a ticket.
Here's the ticket,
okay,
and here's a picture of my cat.
People trying to show me pictures of their cat still. Yeah, got a ticket. Oh, this was the person that was asleep, so there we go. Better check her ticket as well while she's asleep, make sure she hasn't fare dodged. That's fine. There we go. And through. And that. Perfect. So let's shut these doors. So as I say, we're now heading over to Coyote Bush, I think, if I remember rightly. Maybe got one more stop here. Yeah, one more stop here at Island Inn, and then yeah, heading on over to Coyote Bush, which hopefully, with the 2 stops at the Chuck's roadside service and the quarry, we might be able to complete today's route with those people that we pick up and drop off there. I think we might have enough people on board by the time we get there, but it just depends on how many people get off, because Island Inn here is actually technically the last stop on this route for today. So yeah, last thing I want to do is have all of the people get off and then nobody to get back on, and then we find that we've got nobody to pick up, nobody to drop off, but we can at least pick some up. So yeah, it doesn't matter too much, I think. It's as long as you get 20 of any shape, so either picking up or dropping off, it doesn't really matter when you get there. So alright, let's come around this corner. As I say, Island Inn, I think, if I remember, yeah, a little bit further around the cove, so it's just around this next little hairpin, and then heading back over the bridge over to Coyote Bush. Weather doesn't seem to be improving. It always seems to rain. What is it with me this game and the weather always raining? I thought it was supposed to be sunny. All the videos, like, the promo video at the beginning, if you've caught the first episode, you'll have watched the promo video at the beginning. It's all sunny, it's all beautiful, and there's no one here. Okay, yeah, but every time we get in it seems to be raining. Horrible. Maybe it's sympathetic with the English weather, although it's been reasonably hot recently, so obviously it's not. There we go, cool. So let's see what we ended up with. So we were just shy of 200,000 on the last one, and we're just over this one. So there we go. So as you can see, the route can be handled by our NPC drivers. You'll get about 67% efficiency, so it's quite low, but it has only got a 3.5 star due to the fact that I keep smashing into everything and driving over everything that's humanly possible. So let's head on out. These people glitched there. Yeah, they look like they just glitched there. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're heading back over the bridge and then over to Coyote Bush, which, to say, hopefully we should be able to complete today's episode. I wanted to try and keep this one somewhat short. I think that, as I think you probably all have heard me say many times, sort of a 20-25 minute episode, half hour at most, seems to be about the sort of the key I think, amount of time that anyone wants to listen to my voice for any shape or time. That seems to be the main benefit. So yeah, hopefully you guys agree with that. Obviously, if you want to see something longer, then please do let me know. So I'm just assuming that most people get bored of my voice after about 15 minutes. Alright, cool. So we're going to rejoin the main road into Coyote Bush. Hopefully there's nothing coming. No, we look clear. And then yeah, we've got, I think it's a bit further up, which is Chuck's Roadside Service, which is the one that's as the road sort of splits in. Whoa, that car was just pulling out there. Okay, yeah, I must admit the traffic flow is a bit peculiar, as it has been throughout the life of us playing this game. It definitely seems to be a bit strange. Nobody doesn't seem to show who's got right of way. Alright, cool. Oh, there's loads of people here, so hopefully there's at least 20 people here, so that we can get them on and complete this one.
Hello.
Cool. So they're all getting on. So you want a ticket? So regular, day, print. We'll also change required back. 2, 4, 1, 50, 10. There we go. Cool. On.
Seeing as this went so smoothly, we'll definitely be coming back to you with similar new proposals.
It's good news. Our investment in electric buses has already paid off. Eclipse Bay, which is a rather rich area here in Angel Shores, previously refused to join the public transport network. They thought our buses were too loud. But we changed their mind with the new and quiet e-buses. So now we can connect Eclipse Bay to our network, which should also be very beneficial to our company.
So there you go, guys. So we've completed that task, so didn't need to go all the way around to the quarry. So let's head on out. Let's let this bus carry on its route. We might as well let them enjoy the end of the route with an AI driver. So good, that should hopefully disappear off now. Reflection, yep. So there we go. So AI drivers on board. So yeah. So we've unlocked a few bits and pieces, as you can see as it was scrolling through there. We've got some new buses. I think we unlocked 3 new buses, which includes a load more e-buses. And as you can see here, we've now got a new task, which is Quiet Souls. So that is to connect Eclipse Bay, Oris Harbour, and Denali Research. So yeah, basically effectively Oris Harbour's here, Eclipse Bay's on the left, and Denali Research is there. Have to get a payday with the route, have to have at least 30% of our buses be electric, get a payday on Oris Harbour, Denali Research, satisfaction level of 4 stars on the routes between Eclipse Bay, Oris Harbour and Denali, and have a drive the route which peaks at morning and evening with an electric bus. So yeah, so obviously unlocks all these new bits. We've got plenty of money, so hopefully that should be enough to get our new e-buses. But yeah, that'll be our task for the next episode. So guys, as you can see, we're moving through, so we've got quite a few bits to do in the next episode, where we will be effectively picking up where we've left off for today. So yeah, got some new buses to try out. So I think we'll probably stick with Volvo that we've got. You know, my history with bendy buses is not particularly great. We'll have a look at that maybe next episode, or maybe the one after, when we've got some different jobs to do. So guys, I think we'll leave today's episode there. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel and you've enjoyed this episode or the series so far, then please do click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you can be updated when new episodes come out. And as always guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions for future episodes, future series, or anything you'd like me to try, then please do put those in the comments section down below. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, bye.